And turn has advanced.
Indeed it has. Let's see what happened.
Watching.
Alright.
11 South Africa. Okay.
Nice to not see him prepared in Finland or Norway. Crap.
He gets to Ontario. Would have been nice if he failed a 3 attack, but oh well.
Uh-oh.
He's in Sri Lanka? Why is he in Sri Lanka? Oh god. Well, there goes the element of surprise on that. Why is he there?
Dang it. Well, I guess he must have been moving to check on Southeast Asia. Ah, man.
Huh.
The jig's up over there. Jeez. Dang it. That makes this turn a lot harder.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Now they can both exert pressure on you. Ugh.
Well, any pressure he puts on me is less on you and has a potential of you being able to overwhelm him. That's what we need to aim for still.
That's true. But it does suck.
But yeah, this is not going to be as easy. Every turn it just gets harder and harder and harder. This game just can't go well for us.
No, it appears not. It appears not. Let's look at the history. When did he take this? Okay, we see one moving in from Madagascar to South Africa on turn 6. So I guess he took it on turn
4.
Turn 5, he moved it to Madagascar. Turn 6, he moved it down to South Africa. So he must have just used the leftovers that he gathered up into Madagascar.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So we are one piece from an order priority. I think that we've lost one more than they have, though, so that would mean they have an order priority now.
Yeah, we see turn 7 and turn 6, yellow missed a card, but turn 5 he placed one elsewhere. That is suspicious.
He may have had enough leftovers from his other spot in Africa to take a territory.
Yeah, he could have potentially just needed to place one more to hit with 2 2s into, like, Niger. Because that...
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, that makes sense. Dang it. So it's probably safe to assume that they have an order priority card right now. And if they do, then we're sort of in trouble at the moment.
Yeah, they can kill me in North Manitoba. Ugh. I really don't want to put all that many guys over there just to fight this guy.
Oh man, turns out I should have gifted you Yukon after all. Shoot. Dang.
Well, that's only because of Sri Lanka. It's not because you went to Ontario.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah, I know.
I was expecting to fight on 2 fronts right now. And then next turn, open up the 3rd front.
Yeah, well, I mean...
the 3rd front's just opening a turn early, and that's what's messing us up.
Well, yeah, it's really because that guy's another player. If it was just Torpseneggar, then that wouldn't be a big deal. But since it's Torpseneggar in 2 places and then Gforce in the other place, they can potentially put all their income against you. And they don't need to worry about me busting into South Africa right now because I literally can't. The most I could do to help you here would be to, like, place everything in Northwest Territories and give it to you. The issue is if he uses an order priority, that doesn't matter anyway. I won't get the move in.
Yeah, if he uses order priority, then the only possible way to survive would be to have a stack there. But then he'd just bring his other stack behind it, and that's opening myself up to too much pressure. I think we have to hope that
Yeah.
they either don't use it or don't have it. The order priority card. Just I can try attacking North South Manitoba. That's about all I can do.
Well, let's see. We do have an order delay card though. If you use the order delay card in Singapore, I could totally see them hitting you from both spots this turn. They could try and play conservative again with G-Force. I mean, I guess I could see that too. But it seems like it would be squandering a possible opportunity. Because, I mean, if they do play that conservative style again, then, well, it's really not very... It sucks. It's not good if you just play stuff in North Manitoba. Because you could still... you could defend and do even better than just defending against Ontario. If you placed all 15 in North Manitoba, had 16 there, and he hit you with 16, or actually 3, 7, 10, yeah, 15, 16, yeah, then it would not turn out well for them. They would kill about 10, and then if we assume you have 16, they would lose 11, most likely. Dang, that's actually not that favorable, is it? Why is that not favorable? That should be more favorable than just one kill.
Well, 1.5 is based on just, probability.
Yeah, but still, that can fluctuate a lot.
Yeah, it can fluctuate between 1 and 2.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, that's significant in terms of ratio.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so if he does hit you and then only lose one more, then it's not that big a deal. He would still be fine. And then the pressure from the other move would be enough to do you in. Now, if he doesn't...
Well, it wouldn't if I wasn't also fighting G-Force.
Yeah. You can't
That's
place
the
all
straw
your...
that breaks the camel's back.
Yeah. Well, the good news is I will be able to play stuff in Falkland Islands. So, at the very least, next turn I will be able to pressure G-Force. This turn, he knows he doesn't need to place anything. Next turn, he would. But yeah, if you placed 4 in North Manitoba and just went to South Manitoba, and then you placed the other 11 in Singapore, I think that would still work out very well for you. I mean...
Only if he doesn't use order priority, and only if the other guy attacks.
You mean G-Force?
Only if Torpseneggar doesn't use order priority, and only if G-Force doesn't attack.
Well, if G-Force attacks Singapore and you've got 13
well, only
guys
if he
in
does attack, sorry.
Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, of course. If he does attack, then that would work out well. If he doesn't attack, it wouldn't work out well. So it depends. I mean, how conservative will they... They played really conservative before.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes me think they might do it again, to be honest. I mean, that was super conservative play. Like, okay, alright, let's just sit and let's hit with 2. It's like the most...
Hold on. What are you talking about? You mean, that was Torpseneggar that did that?
Well, G-Force and Torpseneggar.
G-Force his order was to hit with everything.
Yeah, I know, but he used the order priority card and delayed it as much as possible.
He didn't use the order priority card. Or the order delay card.
Did I say order priority card?
Yes.
I did not mean that. That is not what I meant to say.
They didn't have an order delay card either.
No, that's not what I meant. He used the reinforcement card.
Yes.
I cannot say what I mean to say. He used the reinforcement card and delayed his move as much as possible.
Yes.
That's what I mean. They played very conservatively that turn.
Well, using the order delay, I'm using as much delay as possible is kind of standard, isn't it? That's not really conservative play.
Well, using, I mean,
I would agree that Torpseneggar only attacking with 2 was conservative, but the South Africa attack, that was just
I guess it
standard.
was sort of standard, but it's still conservative when you take into account your teammates' moves.
Compared to his teammate, no, it was not. His teammate's move was much more conservative than his.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you consider like a 2-hit versus hitting with everything, yeah, there's a difference. I agree. But anyway, it's still conservative. I would still say that is a conservative play. I believe that their team play was conservative. It was very cautious.
Because they chose to give him the card instead of Torpseneggar,
Yeah,
that was the more conservative aspect.
yeah, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's totally, yeah. Well, that is that, and then their play from that point. Yes, it combines to be very conservative. Anyway, so will they hit Singapore or will they not? If you don't place anything in Singapore or something small, then not hitting Singapore is squandering an opportunity to threaten a bonus. If they do not, I mean, if they do hit it, well, then they would just lose Sri Lanka because you'd kill, well, I think so anyway. If you had 13 defending, you would kill 9. And so he would go down from having 12 to 3. And then you would hit with, let's see, you would lose 7 because he'd be hitting with 11.
So I would attack with 5.
Yep. And so you should take him in that case if he did hit Singapore.
Yeah.
If he didn't hit Singapore, then hitting him was a complete waste, and it actually turned out bad. And in that case, it turns out you actually should have just placed everything in North Manitoba. So yeah, it's a frustrating scenario. Got to do one or the other.
Well, if he doesn't attack and he just turtles up, I don't know. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do. So I have to put Criminal Man coming at Torpseneggar every turn.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have to put as much because you're breaking Scandinavia this turn, presumably.
Yeah, but I could also potentially be eliminated from North America.
Oh, if he does turtle up in Sri Lanka?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. In that case, well... that's... I don't see anything good coming from that. If he turtles up and defends and then you get eliminated from North Manitoba, that is not good at all. Unless, what happens if I, well, let's see, what would he need to defend?
Against 11?
Well, I guess you'd technically be hitting with 12.
Oh, yeah, 12.
Still
He'd
think
need
it's
8
the same.
to have a good chance.
I think so. Yeah, it's a good chance. So he'd need to place 7 against Sri Lanka. So he could place 4 against me, which would give him 20. I could hit with a total of 8 plus 14 is 22. And
I don't think you should hit this turn.
Yeah, I know. I was just seeing what I could do if he did decide to turtle up like that. Just to sit and defend. I mean, I know it's sort of risky for me to hit here, but if he does give up, if he does give up Sri Lanka, then he's still getting broken from the other side. If he does defend me and kill me, which he could do, then he's still losing his bonus. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I am still thinking about doing that. Because on the positive side, if he does defend you in Sri Lanka and places more than 8, or more than 7 there, then my kill rates get better. And it turns out to be a good thing.
22 against 20?
No. If he places more than 7.
Oh, okay.
If he places 8, then 22 against 19, I think I'm still pretty good. Let me see. 22 would kill, looks like 13.
That would be about even.
And then he would kill
13.
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be about even. Darn.
With how likely it is that he will put guys against me, it might be worth it. But I don't know. It is literally a game-ending gamble. If he decides to give up Sri Lanka and focus on you for one more turn, then they win. Because you will be effectively out of the game completely, and I won't be able to fight both of them.
Yeah. Oh man.
So I'd say hold off until at least next turn.
All right. Yeah.
Now, one thing that could potentially be worthwhile to feint them a little bit is only put 4 of your income in Falkland Islands, put the other 4 in South Cone or Sirte, just so they can't see it. Next turn, you'll have those extra 4 guys moving into Falkland Islands, so he might miscalculate and not end up with enough in South Africa the turn after. Thinking that you're using those guys to get a card piece.
But I don't need 4 to do it. What I'm afraid of is if he was going to focus and try and kill me off anyway, then he would do it with more than just the minimum. He would be able to hit me and still do a pretty good deal of damage. If he placed 11 guys down and hit, then I'm not looking so good. He would hit with 26.
True.
Even if it was into 20, which is if I place 5 in Falkland Islands, then that's still not good.
Yeah, just put everything in Falkland Islands then. So I'm thinking that potentially, depending upon if this game goes long or not, I probably shouldn't hit Scandinavia with everything.
No, I agree with you.
What I could do is end up taking West Central Russia as well to be able to finish West Russia next turn. Still with attacking Finland and Norway with smaller amounts though, like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I agree with that. Might as well go 3 apiece.
If I go 3 apiece, then I can only hit Western Russia with 6.
Well, you could hit with 6 and then, well, maybe Yeah, still.
Could use the guys from Archangel as a 2-hit, but that's a little bit less efficient.
Well, it wouldn't. You're still likely to take it with a 6. It's only inefficient if you fail the 6. Assume defender has 4. You're still about 59% likely to take it with 6. I mean, you could just as well hit with 3 and 2. I could see that working out as well.
Yeah. That was what I was initially considering. Just attacking with 1 fewer in one of the territories.
Yeah, you could try that. You could also try... yeah, I think I'd recommend that. Try splitting up the guys in Archangels and going just to add more delay, because they have an order delay card too.
True.
Gforce could totally use that here. I think you should... We really need to maximize delay for this turn. No doubt about it. I mean, the only move that should be outside the order delay is your first move to Manitoba. That's it. You got to split up your guys in Queensland. Of course, move the one from New South Wales up to Queensland.
Yeah. Okay. I just committed. If you want to take a look.
Oh, I need to... Why don't I do that? There we go. There we go. View teammates' orders. Alright. 4 down there. I like it. Of course. Alright. 1 in. Yeah. 1 up, 1 down. 1 up. 3, the 2. Wouldn't it make more sense to make Finland the 3? Well, I guess if he was going to defend Finland... Well, even still, you'd rather have Finland covered slightly better than Norway, because that's where he'd go to threaten West Russia. Right?
If he's going to go... If he's going to sidestep, he's going to do it with stacking. He's not going to leave anything behind.
Yeah. I agree with you there, but that's not what I'm... No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if he doesn't defend Finland at all, but he still has a spot in Sweden, you'd rather defend Finland than Norway. But I guess Norway is more important because you can confirm Svalbard. So, actually, since Finland doesn't have anything more than a single border on northwest Russia, maybe Norway is more important.
Yeah. That was my opinion as well.
Gotcha. This move into West Central Russia, do you really want to make it attack or transfer, or just transfer only? Well, I guess adding an extra move isn't that big a deal.
If it goes to the point where for some reason I don't end up hitting it with 7, or if I lose the attack, I think that having, even if the guy's suicide's in there, it's worth it.
To add the extra move for yellow. I agree.
It's such a minute possibility that he would be suicided.
Alright. Seems reasonable. Alright, so I'm just going to be placing my 8 guys in Falkland Islands and sitting.
Yep.
Alright. Sounds good. Let's go for it.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I'll go ahead and commit then. You good?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Turn has advanced.
Let's see if it goes well for once.
Yeah, really.